revealing a series of bizarre creatures.
Be quiet. Just hold on. Do you hear that?
Okay, I win.
Including dark figures with glowing eyes, monstrous trolls, and even petrified skeletons. This video will leave you stunned. So brace yourself to watch these chilling cave discoveries you could have never seen. In 2022, an explorer stumbled across something that would haunt him forever. Deep inside a cave, he found a hole that seemed like it had been dug recently. Peering inside, his flashlight revealed a slimy creature. Its eyelids were closed tightly, and tangled black hair on its human-like head.
Hey! Hey!
At first, he thought it was some kind of animal, but its features were too odd, almost otherworldly. It looked like an amphibian hybrid. The explorer quickly grabbed his camera and captured the scene before rushing out. Jinn wrapped in black. In 2023, an adventurer followed rumors about a cursed cave. He set up his camera just to prove nothing was there. But what did he find? A figure wrapped in black cloth? Its face was barely visible. Locals later told him this was no ordinary sighting. It was a jinn, known in their folklore to control people's minds or wreak havoc if disturbed. They warned him to delete the footage, but naturally, it leaked online. Giant encounter. In Mexico, a man caught something on camera that would send chills down anyone's spine. He was recording near a cave when he noticed movement from a distance. Slowly, a massive figure emerged. It appeared tall, imposing, and nothing like anything he'd ever seen. The footage was zoomed in by him, but unclear, though the giant silhouette was unmistakable. The locals had stories about giants living in the mountains, but this video, it raised more questions than it answered. Was it a hoax, or was something ancient still roaming the hills? Glowing eyes. An explorer ventured deep into a dark cave, moving cautiously between the rocks. Suddenly, two glowing eyes appeared in the distance, staring directly at him. Before he could react, the eyes vanished into the shadows. The footage captured nothing but pitch-black darkness after that, but the strange moment lingered. There was no animal or natural explanation for what he saw. The eyes seemed too deliberate, too out of place. The explorer left the cave with a sense of unease that would stick with him long after. Noel. While passing by a barren stretch of land near a cave, a man noticed something unsettling. It was a creature on all fours.
Mira.
Vean.
Mira.
Mira.
Moving strangely. Its long arms seemed to stretch unnaturally as it crawled toward him. He quickly grabbed his camera, and after he reviewed the footage, he realized the creature resembled a nahual, a shapeshifter from Mexican folklore. What was it doing out there, in the open? Why was it heading toward him? His footage didn't answer these questions. But it did capture the eerie, unsettling movements that still haunt him. Bizarre creatures. A team of researchers ventured deep into a cave, hoping to uncover new species. What they found, however, was far from what they expected. Inside, they encountered strange creatures with smooth skin and solid bodies. Their disturbing mouths were damaged and seemed unnatural, as though they had endured some kind of traumatic event. The creatures moved their necks in unsettling ways, almost as if they were aware of the researchers' presence. The eerie, haunting movements of these beings left the team questioning what kind of creatures they had really discovered. Slithering creature. What would you do if you were face to face with something that shouldn't exist? Two men ventured deep into a dark cave. Their only source of light was a flickering torch. As they explored, the beam of light revealed something chilling, a dark creature slithering along the ground.
Okay, I win.
Coming directly toward them. It had glowing eyes and a long body with small horns coming from its head. The men froze in fear, unsure if they were facing a worm or even a dragon. The sight left them terrified, and they quickly retreated.
Run.
Rocky Giant. While driving along a remote road, a man noticed something strange outside a rocky hill. He saw what appeared to be a giant stone figure, sitting tall and lifeless. At first sight, it looked like a petrified creature, frozen in time. But could it really be a giant? Or was it just an oddly shaped rock formation? The man couldn't decide, but he felt a strange chill as he passed by. There's something about it that didn't feel natural, leaving him wondering if there was more to the story than just geology. Giant skeleton. In a cave in Thailand, a team of researchers discovered something that could change everything we know about human history: a giant skeleton. The massive bones suggested the creature had been much larger than any human or animal. Some said it could be evidence of the Nephilim, the ancient giants mentioned in various religious texts. Could they have been real? The discovery led to widespread debate among archaeologists and historians, leaving them to wonder just how much more there is to uncover about our ancient past. Werewolf encounter. Never go alone in the caves at night, otherwise you will encounter something haunting just like this explorer did. It was 2022 when he was out there and suddenly he heard loud sounds. As he followed the sounds, the man was in total shock to see a black creature with black fur on it, and even its eyes were black too. Its mouth was wide open, showing the teeth that were many. The entity looked disturbed as it was moving erratically. But the man started shouting, "I saw a werewolf! I saw it! It's here!" and ran away. Shadowy creature.
It's not a mine I like coming into.
An archaeologist, while exploring a cave system, accidentally recorded something that no one has been able to fully explain. As he ventured deeper, his flashlight caught a glimpse of something dark, almost humanoid, moving silently in the distance.
Hello? Is there anyone there?
It was faint, like a silhouette blending into the shadows, but unmistakably there.
Huh? What the hell was that?
The creature didn't seem to have a solid form. The archaeologist couldn't stay long, but what he captured was something like a spirit, or maybe a cave-adapted species.
What the hell was that?
Bear's Cave. November 2020 saw one of the most bizarre YouTube videos ever filmed. A man decided to enter a bear's cave, thinking it would make for an interesting adventure. What he didn't expect was to come face to face with a giant bear standing at the cave's entrance. Its thick fur and massive size made it look like a creature from a different time. The bear sniffed around, almost like it was aware of the intruder. Then, as the man stepped out, the bear got even closer, sniffing his head before the video cut off. Maybe the bear felt threatened, or just curious. We may never know. Petrified crocodile. In 2019, a scientist made an unbelievable discovery deep in the mountains. While exploring a remote area, he stumbled upon the petrified remains of a massive crocodile. Its size was beyond anything the scientist had ever seen, frozen in time like a prehistoric relic. The creature's enormous body was perfectly preserved, making the find even more extraordinary. No one could explain how such a creature ended up in these mountains, but the discovery shocked the scientific community, forcing many to reconsider what we think we know about the Earth's ancient wildlife. Bigfoot sounds. A group of explorers entered a dark cave in Arizona. They heard strange, unsettling sounds echoing through the cave, almost like the stomps of a large creature. Could it be Bigfoot?
Just be quiet. Just hold on. Did you hear that?
The explorers couldn't see anything, but the noises were persistent and eerie, as if something large was moving just out of sight. The sounds led them deeper into the cave, but they never found the source. The explorers left with a lingering feeling that something strange was living in the cave. But what exactly was it? Drone encounter. A drone flying over a cave recently captured something utterly strange. A goat-like creature, but with unsettling white horns, was spotted near the cave's entrance. Its appearance was unlike any known species, and the creature's movements were unnervingly fluid. The video quickly went viral, with many saying that this might be an undiscovered species. But with so little information available, questions about what this creature truly is still linger. Statue or what? What if the thing you thought was a rock was actually alive? Inside a cave, an explorer stumbled upon a strange discovery, what appeared to be a motionless creature with a face resembling a rocky formation. The creature did not move, making him think that it was a statue. Its features were hard to make out, blending with the natural rock around it. But something about its stillness and eerie presence made the explorer think if it was truly a creature or just another mysterious artifact left behind in the depths of the cave. Shivlin in Ellora Cave. An explorer recently made a stunning discovery in the Ellora Caves at the Kailash Temple in India. Hidden within the intricate carvings and tunnels, the explorer found a shivlin placed carefully in the center of one of the caves. This ancient artifact is a representation of the Hindu god Shiva and is believed to hold significant spiritual meaning. Its placement in the cave suggests it was part of a sacred ritual. The discovery gives a deeper glimpse into the history and religious practices of ancient Indian civilizations. Strange entities. While camping in a remote forest, a camper captured footage of two strange creatures. One had a pale head, while the other had a red, mixed-colored skin head. Both were covered in white cloth, hiding their true forms. As the camera clicked, they noticed the camper and quickly ran into the woods. The unsettling appearance of the creatures made the camper wonder if these beings were part of a new alien tribe, hiding among us, blending in with nature, only to be caught on camera by sheer chance. Spider-like animal. Deep in the labyrinthine sewers of London, an animal enthusiast captured a disturbing creature on video. The creature had multiple spider-like legs with a humanoid face. The man, startled by the sight, grabbed the creature in his hands. The video cut off abruptly, leaving the creature's fate unknown. Locals call it a rat catcher, but no one knows for sure. Its bizarre form and terrifying nature made the man question everything he thought he knew about what lurks beneath the city's surface. Skull discovery. In Belize, USA, a hiker ventured deep into a rocky cave. Amidst the shadows, he saw a surprising find of a skull, weathered and rough, seemingly carved from rock itself. The skull had an eerie resemblance to something from a forgotten time, its features sharp and unsettling. How could such a thing exist in a cave so far from civilization? The discovery made the hiker think about whether it was an ancient relic or something far more mysterious. Humanoid statue. Next on the list is this simple exploration that will lead you to a figure frozen in time. Two friends were exploring a cave when they came across something unexpected. On a large rock, a humanoid statue stood, its hands raised in the air as if in some ancient ritual. From its head extended a strange tail-like attachment that could be seen in the lights of torch. The eerie sight left them questioning whether it was just a piece of ancient art or something far more bizarre. Was it even a statue at all? Lost explorer. Well, an exploration turned into a harrowing rescue mission when a group of friends set out on a cave exploration, eager to uncover the unknown. However, things took a terrifying turn when one of them got stuck in a narrow, deep part of the cave. After searching, they managed to locate their friend unharmed. He claimed he had seen something in the darkness, a figure moving in the shadows. It was just his imagination, or something was watching them all along. Mysterious giant. This upcoming clip shows what we saw in the previous footage, increasing its authenticity.
It actually looks pretty cool.
A man exploring a remote area in Thailand made another discovery of a giant skeleton, unlike anything he had seen before. The remains were massive, clearly belonging to a creature far larger than any known animal. Local authorities were baffled by the find, as no one could explain how such a large skeleton ended up in this area. People related it with the Nephilim we just saw a minute ago. Gray-black creature. A woman captured a strange and unsettling sight outside her window late at night. A weird gray-black creature with a smooth, hairless body and unnervingly large black eyes was peeking inside. The creature stood as if observing her. She was frozen in place, unsure whether it was some kind of alien or something else entirely. The eerie stillness of the creature, combined with its unsettling appearance, left her questioning the very nature of what we think we know about extraterrestrial beings. Creature at entrance. A man was casually passing by when he noticed a rocky cave entrance. As he walked closer, something strange caught his eye. It was a creature standing there with yellow, glowing eyes. The creature's appearance was unsettling, with long arms ending in sharp, elongated nails. As the man walked toward it, the creature began to move out of the cave, but then, almost as if it realized the man's approach, it swiftly retreated back into the cave. The man was left frozen, unsure whether he had just encountered something supernatural or an undiscovered creature of the wild. Mummified bodies. A video recently emerged online from the remote town of Kabayan, showing a shocking discovery of 80 mummified bodies, preserved for centuries in a hidden cave. Local historians are baffled by the find, who these people were, and what their culture was like. This eerie discovery raises new questions about the burial practices of ancient civilizations, leaving everyone who sees it wondering what secrets these mummies might hold. Terracotta Army. A team of scientists made an extraordinary discovery when they entered a hidden underground complex. Deep within, they uncovered a replica of the famous terracotta army. The figures, though seemingly identical to the ones found in China, were eerily placed in a different setting, surrounded by strange artifacts. The scientists were baffled as it didn't match any known historical record. How did these figures end up here? And what was their purpose in this forgotten underground world? The mystery continues to intrigue researchers. Coffin-filled cave. An entire underground world of buried secrets was hidden for centuries that came into view a few months ago. This shocking video recently emerged online, showing a cave in China filled with coffins. The cave, seemingly untouched for centuries, contained numerous wooden coffins stacked haphazardly. The video raised more questions than answers. Who were these coffins for? And why were they hidden in such a remote location? Locals are saying that this cave might have been used for ancient burial rituals, but the sheer number of coffins hints at something much larger and possibly even darker than anticipated. Unknown skeleton. You wouldn't believe it unless you saw it yourself. A man exploring a cave was initially disappointed when he found it empty. However, upon leaving the cave, his eyes caught something chilling in a hole outside, the skeleton of an unknown creature. The skeleton was strange, with a whitish hue and appearance that didn't match any known animal. The discovery baffled the man, and he quickly recorded the scene. This could be a new species, or something far older. The mystery surrounding the skeleton remains unsolved. Gold artifact. An ancient artifact or a relic from another world? Look and decide for yourself. While digging deep inside a cave, an archaeologist uncovered this truly bizarre gold-colored artifact with a face carved into the front. At the top, there was a pyramid-like structure, adding to the mysterious nature of the find. The artifact seemed to have been deliberately hidden, raising questions about its origins. It could be an ancient relic from a long-lost civilization. The discovery immediately started discussions about what it could represent and what its true purpose might have been. Dark creature. What if a creature was discovered that seemed to belong in a nightmare? In 2023, a scientist made a chilling discovery in a cave, one that was later examined in a lab. The creature was unlike anything known to science. It had big feet, extended ears, and sharp, Dracula-like teeth. The most bizarre feature was a rod embedded in its chest, which it appeared to be holding in its hands. This dark, mysterious creature left scientists puzzled about what could this being have been, and how it came to be hidden in this remote cave. Boating encounter.
Oh my god, I've never seen that animal before in my life. What animals are these?
While boating near a cave in the ocean, a young girl made this startling discovery. Around the cave, she spotted several unknown creatures, all with brown fur and strange features. They appeared to be moving like monkeys, but seemed far too unusual to be any species known to science. The creatures' bodies were covered in hair, and their behavior was unlike any marine animal she had ever seen. These could be new kinds of monkeys, or something entirely different. Alien skull. This footage might be proof that aliens were living on Earth, as a camper exploring the surroundings of a cave came across this shocking find. It was an alien skull, green in color, lying just outside the cave entrance. On a closer look, the skull was etched with strange patterns and symbols. On the back of the skull, an alien figure was carved, leaving the camper stunned. The discovery raised numerous questions about whether was this evidence of extraterrestrial life, or it was something more grounded but equally intriguing. Either way, this find would alter the way we think about life beyond Earth. Terrifying sounds. What would you do if you were exploring a cave and heard screams coming from the darkness, as this man did when he decided to venture inside a cave that was completely filled with water? As he moved deeper into the eerie silence, he began to hear blood-curdling, screaming sounds echoing around him. Terrified but determined, he pressed on, only to look back suddenly and start running. It seemed that he had glimpsed something monstrous, a creature, perhaps, that made him flee in pure fear. What he encountered in the depths of that cave remained a mystery, but whatever it was enough to terrify him beyond belief. Glimpse of fading entity. A creature can really vanish in the blink of an eye, and this video proved it. Inside a dark cave, a man was exploring the unfamiliar space. After searching the cave for a minute without finding anything, he turned around and in the dim light caught a glimpse of something that made his blood run cold. A faded, shadowy creature with long black hair seemed to be vanishing into thin air. The man barely had time to process what he had seen before it was gone. What was it? Was it a trick of the light, or did he really encounter something paranormal? Cat-faced being. What if the creature you thought was a myth turned out to be real? In 2019, a man in Australia filmed an unsettling encounter in the depths of a cave. As he ventured deeper, he saw a thin, pale creature with a cat-like face. The creature locked eyes with him for a short moment, sending chills down his spine. The strange being's appearance was unlike anything he had ever seen, and the video he captured raised more questions than answers. This creature could truly be real, or it was a figment of the man's imagination. Boat crew trap. Two men out on a boat heard strange sounds echoing across the water. They quickly prepared a trap, unsure of what was causing the unsettling noises. After waiting for a while, their patience paid off. A dark creature emerged from the shadows, moving toward them. Without hesitation, the men used a net trap to capture the creature. To their shock, it turned out to be a skinwalker, a being of folklore known for shapeshifting. The men were left stunned, having captured a creature of legend that they could barely comprehend. Tiny humanoid. A passerby recorded an odd discovery in an abandoned location. A tiny, humanoid creature lying motionless in the corner of the place. The creature had a small, almost delicate humanoid face, with limbs that ended in sharp nails.
Easy. The mostrei pra vocês aí, que é pura verdade.
Its body was covered in black hair, and it appeared to be disturbed or unconscious. The sight was chilling, as the creature was unlike anything seen before. It looked like a freak of nature, or something far more unsettling from beyond the ordinary. Unknown beast. A strange and unsettling creature emerged from an abandoned area, caught on security cam footage. The creature was bent at odd angles, with hair covering its bony body and a bizarre, disturbing face.
Look how tall that is. Yo, it's white.
As it moved closer to the camera, the footage suddenly stopped. It looked something unnatural, or just an optical illusion. The eerie presence of the creature, frozen on film, left everyone wondering what truly happened that night. Playground horror. A day at the playground turned into a terrifying escape when a girl and her father were enjoying a night at a playground. Something horrifying caught their attention. As the girl turned toward her father, her face turned pale with fear. She began to run frantically, and the children playing on the slide were also seen running in terror. A dark, monstrous creature was nearby, its massive size and shadow creating an ominous presence. Though the creature remained unclear due to the darkness, the children's frightened reactions spoke volumes about the danger lurking in the shadows. Strange anomaly. A cleaning team in the London sewers stumbled upon a bizarre creature that no one had ever seen before. One of the team members came across the creature, which appeared to have strange, dotted attachments covering its body. Instead of a visible mouth, the creature had strand-like extensions. This unsettling discovery raised more questions than answers, as no one could explain the origin or nature of the creature, hiding deep beneath the city's streets. Humanoid figure. I actually never thought to see something under a bridge that didn't belong in the world. While fishing near a bridge, a fisherman witnessed something strange that made him stop in his tracks. A humanoid figure was sitting on the ground, its arms moving in an eerie way. The figure resembled a rake, with elongated limbs and an unnatural posture. It seemed almost like a creature from the dark folklore, a sight that left the fisherman unsure of what he had just seen. It looked real, but could it just be a trick of the mind in the middle of the night? Bizarre apparition. Some things are better left undiscovered, but they often find their way out. A camper felt an unusual presence around him while exploring. He was holding a torch and camera and cautiously looked around. As he turned the camera to his right, a bizarre creature emerged from behind a tree. Its appearance was unsettling, an old, thin body with glowing eyes, and its lower half seemed like two bodies fused together. The creature stared at the camper for a few seconds before crossing to the other side and vanishing into the darkness. Black magic? This video, reportedly leaked from the dark web, was recorded in Bangladesh and captures a chilling scene. A camper wandering near a cave in the woods heard strange noises. He was curious and started finding the source of the sounds, and discovered a bizarre entity with an eerie, unrecognizable face sitting near a campfire. The creature was muttering incomprehensible words, its haunting appearance suggesting it might be performing some form of dark ritual or summoning malevolent forces. What made it even more unsettling was the presence of a couple of people sitting around the fire. Were they part of this disturbing activity, or were they unwilling victims of something sinister? What's your take? Hybrid creature. Deep in the woods, an adventurer encountered something truly terrifying. He spotted a figure perched on a rock. At first, its posture resembled a human, but its appearance was anything but ordinary. Its body was covered in strange patterns, with bat-like wings and horns on its head. As he moved closer, the creature suddenly became aware of his presence. It turned toward him, pulling a thin, stick-like object from its mouth. Frozen in fear, the man could do nothing but watch. Unable to move, he managed to capture footage of this hybrid-like being, leaving behind a chilling record of the encounter. Secret entrance. I never thought that a hidden cave could lead to one of the happiest places on Earth, but here we are. While exploring a secret entrance to a cave, a YouTuber stumbled upon an unexpected and bizarre discovery that led straight to Disneyland. The hidden passage seemed like something straight out of a fantasy novel. How could a cave be connected to the world-famous theme park? The revelation left viewers in disbelief and raised all kinds of theories about its origins. It could be a forgotten route, or there could be a deeper, stranger reason behind this mysterious connection. What do you say? Now it's time for today's subscriber pick, so let's move on to that. One of our followers sent us this video that showed a man venturing into a cave known for its mysterious reputation. As he explored, he encountered a creature like nothing he had ever seen before. It had a bizarre appearance, with a long, pointy nose and a creepy face, giving off a disturbing vibe. The creature began to move, and then suddenly hopped toward the man. His video cut off before anyone could understand what happened next. The video was posted online where experts identified it as one of the trolls that are a group of supernatural beings in Nordic folklore and Norse mythology that are often depicted as dangerous and stupid. Have you seen or experienced something like this? If yes, then do share your thoughts and videos with us. Dark